That boy looks happy.
What you gonna show me, fam? What you gonna show me, bro? That ain't me that you wanna work with me, you wanna tell me so.
Just like I'm gonna be.
Get off my shit, looking on that homegrown. You know that I keep it on course. Yeah, gonna came out tonight, a flex and a float. And you know what, right, when I get fucked up, when I get hopped up, gonna make them turn that round. Yeah. I'll make you see, make it real, make it feel. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll make it loud, make it proud, make it count.
There we go.
I'm gonna let you have your say, but I let you have your way. I'm gonna let you have your say. Lucky the fools, in the club of the street where we own. Setting 2 shots in a row, and 2 shots in a tell you the truth that we get rules, but
Jesus.
you know that I shouldn't be so. Give me rhythm and I'll shuffle on my own. Using your teeth and I'm exposed. Rocking your world, get jacket bones. Right on toes, and I say, yeah. I'll make the scene, make it real, make it feel. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll make it loud, make it proud, make it count. Hey, yeah. I'll make the scene, make it real, make it feel. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll make it loud, make it proud.
What's up, Peter Pan? Going all crazy with that. Plow.
I said make it count.
Take that, Peter Pan. Can't mess with Remy beanspice.
I said make it count.
Pew, 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 pew.
Get ratchet. I'll make it scene, make it real, make it feel. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on, turd boy. Oh, he's got moves. You suck, you suck. Turd nugget. Wow. Shanked. It's that prison style shank. Oh, got a hold of that one. Stupid little knife. That's poopy. Let's see what we got here. Keep it simple for right now, because that's what he is. He's just a simple guy. Remy beanspice, and he don't pay no man no mind, no how. Herefore, therefore, they shall henceforth. Spawn these little turds up. Okay, you can die. See that? See what happened to your friend, dude? You're crazy. You joined the club, motherfucker. You son of a bitch. Come on, turd. Look like my chihuahua. I just see my chihuahua when I fight these undead bird guys. Like, that's it. Yes, yes. Step up. Come on, come on. The sorcerer seems to be a bit stabbier than the others. Cut my way through this trash pile. Thank you. Block. Each is 2 pieces. Oh, you little turd nugget, jumping across the room like that. Think you're Michael Jordan. Ooh! Yeah, that one's a little scrappier. Just your bomber. This is Remy Beanspice. He's a good kid. Ah! I swear! What? That guy just get back up from the dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. No? There's 4 over here? He must have followed me from that room downstairs at the beginning. Ooh! Bing bang! Oh, you got that juice. Ah! Look at that. Ooh. So I'm noticing a high sodium content in this area, Captain. Woohoo! No! Get out of there. Yeah. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Oh, that backfired. Okay, dude. Just take the lightning butt probe, please and thank you. Ooh, bad spot to be in. Mr. Chupacabra. And the view is gonna fucking screw me over. Woohoo! I don't know what's happening. God's intervening. Get out of there. Get out of there. Well. Can't get me in my dreams. Oh, that fucking sucks. Oh. Oh, don't roll back towards him, man. That doesn't help nobody. Fuck. Dirty diaper. Well, I had good intentions. This Remy Beanspice couldn't pull it off. He's new. Please die down there, sir. Why not? You too, sir. Not yet. I said later, okay? I said an hour, not 20 minutes, okay? Your concept of time is funny. Your concept of time is hilarious. It is. It's not been an hour. You cannot murder me. It's not time yet, okay? I'll tell you when it's time. On to you. Oh, that worked out. And to you. Nope. Yep. Well. Body slam you in the trash can. There we go. Don't know about all that down there. Don't know about that Black Knight just yet. Oh, fuck. So I get cornered by this. Take that, sir. I fought on your grave. There we go. Get Remy beanspice set up with some lightning. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Get him. Get his crotch. That's terrible. Camera beast. Yeah. Well, that was relatively painless. Creepy. Looks like that Stay Puft Marshmallow guy from Ghostbusters. Oh, do you have to be human to talk to him? Done when he starts saying freaky shit about the sun. Dude's got a problem. Woohoo! Almost. Ah. That's not where you take a nap, dude. we go. Get a little piece of action, sir. Oh, what a miss. A little bit of that. Alright. Let's see about this here. Mr. Rats. Lucked out. God. It's pretty low level when you gotta hit the rats 3 times. What's up, Apathy? Oh, wow. What are you doing, man? You see Remy? Old Remy beanspice? He's a weird looking dude. Oh, I better not go up there. I think you can see me die. How's your Sunday afternoon going, sir? Hey, that's what Sundays are for, man. Gotta catch up sometime. Sometimes you just gotta catch up on that sleep, man. It's like a hibernation or something. Oh, stupid wall. Don't drink that juice right there. Oh man, I'm good. I'm just chilling. Something to entertain myself here. Figured I'd get Remy caught up for Friday so we could have his goofy ass in the squad. Not liking the sorcerer too much though. Not to start out with. Used to fighting my way through stuff. Ooh. Oh. That's terrible. 3 damage. I'm not doing well here. I forgot sometimes that pig could get up on the ledge with you. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to watch your video and see the optimal route you take for sorcery. I've never really had a sorcerer. I had a Hex Knight in Dark Souls 2, but that was kind of standard in that game. It's so powerful. I kind of like sniping with the magic though. It has its perks. I guess you get used to it, kind of like a first-person shooter game or something. At targeting people when you enter an area and zapping them real fast. Maybe. Nope. Spoke too soon. And this is the roof where I get my ass kicked. I hope so. They always picked up cool spells and stuff, but never used them in the other games. It's like, ooh, I could never get around to building like a character devoted to sorcery. So that's a lot of points to put into magic and not into strength, where combat seems to really be like in your face sometimes. You want to be able to get them out quick. Oh no. I guess I hide behind the sword. That's what I'm saying. It's pretty easy to chop them out of your face. Oh. Yeah, I like the heavy weapons like you, man. I like some confirmation I'm doing some damage, crashing stuff. Ooh. That is not a shield. I kinda just like the big old weapons. I got pretty lucky with that Zweihander last night. It's not too bad. It has its uses. Oh no! I fell for that. Thinking that's a shield. Now hexes in Dark Souls 2, I use those quite a bit to cheese enemies and stuff, I won't lie. Oh yeah, man, and I finally put that lightning on the Zweihander, and I don't remember, I think it's like lightning +2 or something, but it's like 270 physical damage and 270 lightning. I know it could get a lot higher, but it's doing alright. I finally got that character to level 120 last night. I saw how many souls you got, dude. You got a ton. I got like 90,000 from all that. Like, dang. Ooh, out of flasks, huh? I'm getting better at running through certain parts of the game. Yeah, I saw some of the numbers from guys we were killing. It was like 37,000, 17,000, like, jeez. We never got anything like that in Dark Souls 3. I'd remembered stories of people getting millions of souls and stuff like that off of one single Phantom back in the day when it first came out. Ooh, shit. Ooh. No bueno. This knight's gonna chase me and kick my ass. That's alright. And so are these guys. Nope. That's where it's at, man. I wish we could use the souls, though. It's kind of pointless to go past level 120, but we could start, you know, we could start some PvP characters like level 60, 70 in the forest and end up having them at 120 by the end of the night. It's ridiculous. It's like that's when you start getting all those souls, when you're done leveling up. I know. That's like we could average a ton of characters, like one a week, and get to 60 by Friday, 120 by Saturday. That's how you get a new build a week going in this one. I don't see that happening with the third or second game. It takes me a long time to play too. That was actually like one of the first times I went into New Game Plus in the second game. And then we couldn't even link up. To get some more health. I'll get better at running through the game and just be able to throw some more builds out there. Yeah, if we could get a trio going, we could punish all those folks for doing the Wrath of Gods and stuff. We get the gnarliest pyromancy spells and the gnarliest miracles and sorceries going 3 at a time on an invader or something. Yeah, poor guy. Might have to do that, man. That sounds like a good, that sounds like a good Friday. I guess that's my goal then, right now, is get this guy cranked up to hold his salt in the forest. Let's see here. Oh, one more. You should be ready by Friday, man. We've ran through the game so many times this last week. Should be pretty basic. You would think. I've never done it with magic. That's why I need to stop relying on the sword so much, trying to fight like the other character. What's that guy doing? Oh, he wasn't dead, that's why. So I can't actually kill these dudes in one backstab. Need to get rid of that habit too. Let's get this lady in here. Rena. She from the country? No. If you've ever known any Renas, then yes. You're shaking your head at this very moment. Let's get some Big Hat Lucy. Man, all the chicks are over here, dude. This is where you meet them ladies. Go by the church. Just like my little brother got himself a church lady. Oh, yeah. Guy's armor is cool. We'll never fucking wear it. Probably weighs 80 pounds. What's up, Lucy? Big Hat Lucy. Hell yeah. We'll go do something with that sword. Oh, I blocked the elevator. Bounce off that baller side butt. Ah, church lady, yep. Exactly. Church lady. No, he didn't get one like that, thank God, but that'd be odd. I definitely would have missed that reception yesterday if that were the case. So I don't know what to say to that. What's up, Charms? Damn, y'all are getting around today. I better be a better player if y'all are gonna watch my shit. Instead, I'm chopping broccoli. Did that person die? I think that lady died. How you doing, Charms? Thick dude, boot and thighs? Huh. I'm good, man. How you doing this Sunday afternoon? I'm just showing out playing some Souls with this new character here, Remy Beanspice. Oh, now you can see him as a human. He looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy with a bowl haircut. It's more like he's from the beanstalk. What's up, person? Oops. I don't know what that is. Yep, come on. Oh, it's Rena. You might find yourself playing Dark Souls with a bowl haircut. And you may ask yourself, a big blue chick? It's gonna be like that, is that an invader? Yes. What's up, Sophie? Glad you fell off of there. Oh, another bowl cut. I could have got another bowl cut in on this. Let's play with this red phantom here. He's kinda probably too smart to climb up onto these platforms where it will rain white phantoms on his head. Phantoms will crash and smash. Yeah, I know, man. It seems like half the world is online. Dark Souls Remastered every day. That's what my friend was asking me if anybody was online here. I'm like, dude, half the world is on Dark Souls Remaster right now. You won't have any problem dying to invaders repeatedly. I played Dark Souls 1 before I had like Xbox Live and stuff. We didn't even have an internet company out in our small town in Texas. So I did that thing like alone in the world. And when people finally started to show up was in like 3 for me. Ooh. Shit. So I really didn't get to co-op or PvP or much until like 3 because 2 was already like vacant by the time I got on there. Oh shit. I guess now's the time to practice casting spells for fucking self-defense. And watching my back. Ooh. You not a lamp? Like the old days, yeah. I reckon so, man. But yeah, so I didn't experience playing with people much until I came to the Video Apathy channel. And then I was like, oh, you can link up with folks. If these, quote, folks exist, then sure. So it's been a blast. And yeah, it's nice to play Dark Souls 1 with some other humans on here. Nothing like ganking some bosses and getting revenge for dying hundreds of times in the past. The first time I got Dark Souls, I went and threw my Xbox in the street and said, I don't need to play this anymore. Because I couldn't figure the game out. For some reason, it just like was foreign to me. The mechanics were new at the time. This is like 2011. I was playing like Kingdoms of Amalur or something at the time. Yeah, I try to ground myself from the Xbox by breaking it in Dark Souls. Like, I wouldn't put it down, but I was not doing well on it at all. And I had the strategy guide thing, so I saw like all this cool stuff you could go and do. But I was like, well, not me, never me. I could dream about the end chapters of the book, like one day I'll fight to Seath. Oh, I couldn't see that happening, but I made it eventually. Oh man, this thing is just playing off the wall. Go fight that guy. V for Vendetta guy. But yeah. So it's nice to see a bunch of people on here, because it's a totally different game when it's inhabited by folks. Whoa! Oh, Lautrec. I'd like to kick him off the cliff. I don't want to fight him with Remy. Remy's a timid boy. Demon Souls was crazy. I went what Demon Souls was. I hunted down a used PS3. Got my Demon Souls on. For a good like 2 or 3 months. But there was nobody online there. Or I didn't know how to make it function. I need to go back and play that actually. It's just hard to like hook up an old system in place of the PS4. It feels crusty. I was thinking that yesterday. It's like I want to play some Xbox 360 cause oh wow. Yeah, I never saw any signs or messages or like anything like that on Demon Souls. Is it? I don't imagine the online could have worked any better than the first Dark Souls did when it came out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot they do that to games. Just kind of retire the servers. That sucks. I heard they're never gonna remaster it, but you know them. I'm sure they'll want another $30 here in a few months and do it again to us. Just because. Or they better start cranking out some more stuff. I heard that FromSoft was working on 2 different games that they keep hinting about. Or they're gonna reveal soon. One soon anyway. Is it that E3 thing teasing Bloodborne 2 again? Right? Yeah, Sony does some of the best work I've ever seen in gaming. They just need to do it themselves. Ooh, not smart. I think Sony actually was the studio that did Legend of Dragoon on PlayStation 1. Which easily like rivaled Final Fantasy and stuff like that for me. That game kicked my ass. I was hooked. I don't really know what I should do next. I need to go after Kellogg. You see that? It's like hinting at what's his face being there, Karth or whatever, Frant. Trying to get this. Oh, PS3 emulator. Man. Yeah, I mean, oh, you mean for Dragoon, Legend of Dragoon for PlayStation 1. Yeah, either emulators, really, man. Yeah, any of them I've never gotten to work. Like I kept saying about that Onimusha game was like that GOG person had somehow just packaged like that single ROM as a PC game or something. And so it played pretty well. But that's all I've come across. It's like individual games that somebody's taken the time to like convert. My little brother said he found some kind of PS2 emulator that he did get to work on his PC, but I don't know much about that stuff. I have to ask him how all that stuff works and what it was called. I know there's some pretty good emulators for like everything Nintendo, but nothing Sony. Oh shit. What have we here? A guy who's sorry he hit you with the sword, sir. Please take this apology off the cliff. I learned that from this channel. Oh yeah, and then you got to quit the game. Yeah, man, I have problems getting my Nintendo 64 emulator to run very smooth for a long time. It does alright though. And it was like some N64 project from like Pirate Bay. It came with like 900 ROMs. And it'll let you open a bunch of windows, but it won't really let you close them. Majora's Mask. Yeah, I want to say that that pack of ROMs came with some weird Zelda files. I want to say something about those Zelda files in that pack was like modded or something. Because I know the Master Quest thing was not a 64 game, I don't think. And it's in there in the ROMs. And that was like a GameCube re-release or something. Majora's Mask is awesome though, man. If you stream that, it's gonna be epic. That's one of the biggest games like I've ever played still. I remember my mom in like 7th grade, she got a brand new printer for our computer, and I printed out like I printed out the strategy guide to Majora's Mask, and it was like over 800 pages, and it just broke our printer. It was out of ink, out of paper, you know. She freaked out. I still have a binder somewhere with like 800 pages of half of the Majora's Mask strategy guide. And I never beat the game, man. Me and my old lady would sit there and try and finish it up, and we never did. We got to like the water temple as an I think as the adult form, but there's so much shit in that game. There's like a mask you wear to become a giant to fight these 4 giant bosses, and the fierce deity mask that turns Link into this like badass warrior, turn into like a Goron and all that stuff with different masks. You just fuck around for days in that game. The mechanics are bizarre too. It's like go here at this time. For some, I don't see how anybody ever figured that game out from scratch. It's, you play it, you're gonna see some bizarre things. It's like I don't know how to describe it, but the timing and everything in the game is like related to time. And so if you don't go to certain places at certain times, like you're just screwed and have to start all over again. And so I don't see how anybody like figured that out from the get-go. Oh yeah, Blighttown. I'm just wandering around now. Oh, definitely, man. Yeah, that would say I've been waiting for you to stream Majora's Mask, but at the same time, like, I know it's kind of like asking you to cut your yard with some scissors or some tweezers. It's kind of like that. Where it's just ridiculously long. Like you'd have to dedicate a good portion of your time to that game. Whereas Ocarina of Time, you probably knock that one out. Oh shit. You probably knock Ocarina of Time out in like 2 streams, 3 streams, maybe 4, whatever. A reasonable amount of playing. If you like memorized all the little tricks and stuff, but Majora's Mask, like, that's a doozy. There'd be people in there shouting this and that, and it'd still take forever with the chat, like, telling you where to go. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes those streams you do where you finish the game at the end of the stream are the best. At that side-scrolling fighting game where I like drove to the store with the stream on my phone and you were done. Like, damn. I've been liking the side-scrolling games, so man, I've been wanting to find some that I can get into. I got Cuphead from Pirate Bay. Ah, shit. I'm getting beat up by the targeting system. Yeah, it's cool. I've been trying to find some of those oldies I like to throw in there too. Yeah, man. They've always had a really good selection of weird stuff I look for. I got that Frank Zappa discography from there finally. Like that. This is why I used to be on PC back in high school all the time, but just like pirating things. Trying to get stuff for free basically. Albums and games and whatnot. But now you can pull it off a lot better. I don't think so, actually. I think it was one that was broken into like 5 different discography sets. So yeah, I saw one that was like 19 gigs or something like that. I was like, I better not. Yeah. Oh man, Mildred's come in while I'm dying. That's no bueno. Here's a true test. Oh hell no. It's a test for me to die. Oh, I missed the backstab. Oh, shoot. Well. You gotta die sometimes. Yeah, I love getting discographies. Now that's how you find out whether you like a band or not. You get on the Pirate Bay. Get you an 80 album set. Then you could say for sure whether or not you like a band. Been trying to like remember all the music I've needed to collect. I've been relying on YouTube for so long I forgot CDs were a thing. It's like, well, kind of like collecting albums too. Right? You gotta have a copy for the car, unless you got a little phone thing in your car. I do not have anymore. that thing spoiled me. And so I tossed a bunch of my burned CDs out. Damn it, I'm going the wrong way again. Yeah, in some bands you really want the discography of, there was a few. It's like Metallica discography, Dio discography you definitely need to have. A few other good, metal type bands. Oh, Limp Bizkit discography. Yeah, my Honda was like that, man. I had to take that out. I hate those. Those were too complicated for their time. Do you have to go in the trunk and get it out and stuff? Sometimes I just wish I just had a cassette player in my car still, man. That way I could just put in that adapter if I wanted, put my phone on there. Or just put a damn cassette in. Oh, listen to my Toadies cassette. No. I got some cassettes still. Alice in Chains and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta keep your Toady cassettes, man. You never know when you're gonna need them again. Cassettes. One day I'm gonna be cool again. Cassette tape. My April wine. Oh, fuck. Hey, I had some weird cassettes, man. If you looked at the collection, you'd be confused at the timeline, because some of them is like things we definitely had on CD too. Oh yeah, that tongue like went through the wall. Some of the physics are, I don't know. Like last night, when we were fighting those NPCs in Orlando and it was dark, like I was falling through the floor when I had those guys targeted. Like some of the physics are a bit off. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like that night when I think we were running to Sif in your game. Yeah, I saw, was that Tom? He was sucking people into the backstabs. And y'all said one of mine was like sideways, but, you know, in my game it looked fine. And so maybe like in Tom's game, damn it, why do I keep going down here? In Tom's game, he might have, you know, it might have looked normal, like the distance between them. I guess you'd call them like lag issues. Yeah, say that one I think was when I went through the floor in Orlando when I backstabbed that guy. And then it just changed back to like me taking a blow and dying. I think it's something to do with Oh, okay, yeah, I remember looking over to the stream and seeing something like that after it happened. Yeah, it was like that night we were running to Sif and something like hit both of us and we just like fell through the floor and died at the same time. And there was like an invader chasing us, but he was on the other side of the map. He hadn't gone through that little area with the Covenant cat thing yet. And so he couldn't have hit us both in different spots and like knocked us through the map. But he took us both out. Must be something they did with the retexturing. Oh. Oh, me, I don't understand. Oh God, you see that? I was running on the wheel for a little while. I've died so many times on this thing. The first play. Not in this one. I've gotten lucky on that wheel every time. It's weird. And right there I should have died. But it let me live. It's like third time's the charm. Oh fuck. Really? Third time's the charm, huh? Oh man. That's great. Yeah. I was always intimidated to jump down to that wheel thing, because sometimes it would kill me when I thought I had made it. I'm gonna give it one more go. Definitely, I've been trying to find something cool to play and stream. Kind of like that Hollow Knight thing you've been playing. It's hard to find I always just play Dark Souls, man. Or I really don't play like, it's hard to get into other games. I've been wanting to play Neo some more, but I turned it on and I'm like, eh. It just gets, Neo gets really, it's a really good game. It's just like, I know I'm not gonna get any new weapons or, well, you're gonna get tons of new weapons. They're gonna have random names and stats, but they're not gonna like look different. Yeah, that Hollow game looks, Hollow Knight, that actually looks like a sincere game. Oh, I got sincerely whacked. Yeah, somebody put some work into the Hollow Knight game. Oh yeah, dude, Neo is like Diablo 3 on steroids. The random generated loot is awesome. You can always get a better sword or whatever, you know, like every time you play. You could play the same mission over and over again and get like a better stat sword every time. Like, it's intimidating how much work you can basically do on that game. Ooh, these things, they hate me. I'm just gonna, I'm playing like a toilet today. That's okay. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, it's a really good game. I just like, I get overwhelmed by it because it's got a lot of possibilities, and like I haven't even been in the DLC yet. I haven't even like made it to the DLC, and I'm level like 150. Yeah, exactly. I'll just sit there and like scroll through lists and lists of stuff and just be like, you know, that was enough of Neo for right now. There are some cool bosses later on you need to see though. Like there's a giant like toad demon who's head of the ninja clan. He does like flips and smokes a big pipe and like blows these poison rings at you. There's a bunch of creative bosses. There's a ton. And it's cool that you can just go fight them over and over and over again and farm the bosses up. Yeah, I heard you say that last time. Like, man, sadly I wish a character could turn out kind of different too, but for the most part, like, everybody ends up with the same kind of deal. Kind of like in Dark Souls, in a way, like, the great swords hit the hardest, and, you know, this weapon has this stats, and so it's OP as fuck. Or like the dual katana thing in low stance, like, that's way faster than the other weapons. Well, I better get off here, man, and start to fixing some dinner. I appreciate you stopping by. It's weird to be on the other end. Oh, that the Kurosagama thing. Yeah, it's really cool. You can farm up. Yeah, I mean, you can farm up like. You could farm up one of those chains with some ridiculous stats in later game, and to where it's just as equal as like using the main sword or whatever. It has a way of leveling itself out basically through farming. You just got to get that right chain thing. That's me. I'm a great sword guy in there most of the time. They have these giant two-handed katanas you can just crush people with. Oh yeah, the different stances with that chain thing. You can get some interesting angles of attack with that. I might have to show off some Neo later on. I was trying to. Yeah, it's complicated to type out at you while you're playing, but it's got so many features, man. Kind of like that reforging thing, and there's just a ton of shit like that you can do. There's a place called the Tea House later on. You open up in one of the later regions in the game, and you can pay them to forge rare weapons, and so it'll be like 200 gold or whatever to forge a rare random sword, or you get to pick like the category of weapon, and you can just sit there and spend 200 over and over and over again forging random rare weapons, and you'll end up with just a pile of shit basically. I mean, they're all rares too, so it's bizarre. It's just like, you want some in your face. I hope you like it. Well, hell yeah, man. I appreciate you stopping by. And I'm gonna get some dinner going, and I'll catch you later if you're streaming or something, or I'll see you around, man. I appreciate you tuning in, though. It's weird to be on the other end. Hell yeah. Alright, Apathy, you take care, man. You know what? Alright, thanks for coming by, everybody.